How y'all doing? Copy. All right. Bienvenue. I got my computer working again. Oh, and I'm gonna do I need to light this incense. Can y'all hear me? If it'll stay lit over my ceiling fan, but it's too hot to not have a fan on in here. Do it underneath the desk. That's how you do that. Y'all can hear me? Testing, testing. Microphone check, check 1, check 2. Party people coming through. Microphone steady. Are you ready? I don't know how much battery this means I have. But if I have to take my microphone off in the middle of this. But it's on the last leg. All right, y'all got about another minute. Make sure that y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Make sure y'all tap in with your ancestors, angels, spirit guides. And all of them folks on the other side. All right, we got about 37 seconds before we get started. And before we go into subscriber only mode. So make sure that you're subscribed if you want to chit chat with the homies in the chat. So make sure we shuffle well. All right, all right, all right. What's up, girl, boyfriend, they, them? How y'all doing? Well, I hope it's your girl, Savy from Savy Sentient, and welcome to tonight's reading. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Y'all gang, and y'all been in this thing. If you all are looking for personal readings, you can book at SavySentient.com. That's the only place that you can book. I will never be in the comments soliciting readings. I do not reach out. I do not slide in DMs. And most importantly, I do not have a WhatsApp. I do not have a WhatsApp. I do not have a WhatsApp. If you think you have a reading with me and you don't see my beautiful face, you are not having a reading with me. All my readings take place via Zoom or recorded video. All right? Don't get scammed in these streets. So, if you all don't know how these readings work, this is your monthly reading for the month of March. The way that these readings work, I'm going to pull a card from this deck. The element that it represents will be the signs that we read. So if I pull Cups, then we're reading Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So you'll get a general reading, and you will also get a sign specific reading, and then we'll get into the oracles. Okay, so who did we read yesterday? We did the earth signs yesterday. You can watch these readings for any one of your placements. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Cross Watchers, Stellium, wherever you have prominent placements. Okay, if you do not know your placements, you can head on over to astro.com. This is not sponsored, but it is in my description box. Birth time, birthplace, birthday will give you a whole workup of your sign. If you do not know your birth time, that's okay. You'll still get a chart. It just won't have your houses or your rising. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in subscriber mode, and we're going to go ahead and pull and see who we reading for. Okay. All right, Spirit, speak to me. Speak through me. Who needs the message today? Who needs the message today, Spirit? Okay, we're gonna do that again. It's between water and cups. Let's see. Hazel, hush. I mean water and air. Who needs a reading today? Hazel. That was an earth sign. It's looking like water because we got that Scorpio energy with the death card. Hazel, come here, mama. So let's go ahead and do a general reading for all of the water signs. And then we will get into the individual signs. So we're going to start with a general. And the timestamp, 8:28. All right, let's get into it, y'all. All right, Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. Give me the messages for the highest good of this collective. What is it that I need to know? What is it that I need to convey to them? What is it that I need to convey to this collective? All right, overall energy for this reading. The Sun card. Instantly, the Sun card and the Five of Cups. And I'm hearing, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. All right, you might have been in an energy of regret. There may have been some sadness, but it's giving that you're bouncing back. It's giving that you are healing. It's getting that you might be getting over something. The Sun card energy is a card of vitality. It is a card of freedom. It is a card of abundance and happiness. Okay, so what is the first message for this collective, Spirit? I can see all obstacles in my way. We got the Six of Pentacles coming out. Temperance. Okay, so what this feels like is there's some balance being restored. Heavy six energy. Sixes are about balance. We have the Six of Pentacles, Temperance, the Six of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So a lot of you may have been in this energy where you were indeed feeling down. Maybe something didn't work out. You may have took a loss that required some type of healing for you. And now you are in a stage where you're starting to see some type of success, gain some type of recognition after a period of sadness, after some type of imbalance. You may have also been in an energy of need. You may have suffered some type of a need, or like charity. You had to get charity help from someone. Hey, Christine. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles and the Temperance. But now with the, Ace of Swords, you may have had to open your mouth and ask for help. Closed mouths don't get fed, you know. But Knight of Swords energy is about action as well. So, yeah, you may have been in kind of a period of darkness where you had to ask for help. And I feel like the cavalry has come. You have received the help that you needed, or you are currently receiving the help that you needed. This may have involved doing some type of like application, or having to have conversations with certain people in order to receive the help. If this has to do with your emotional state and your health, this could be like needing to talk to a therapist or needing to talk to a friend. But it does feel like you're in an energy of recovery. Tell me about this Knight of Swords, Spirit. Three of Swords. Seven of Swords. Who the fuck? Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, that's 10 of Swords. So there was some type of betrayal, some type of backstabbing, some type of painful ending that has taken place for you. This may have come in the form of like someone who you cared about talking about you, or someone taking an action against you that was deceptive, that was manipulative, that was backstabbing. So that feels like what you are recovering from, okay? Hi, Shonda. What's the next message here? What's my next message here for this collective? Whatever the case, something ended painfully. Because I be knowing what I'm talking about. I don't just be making it up. What I say, that Seven of Swords, Three of Swords equal what? 10 swords. What you get? 10 swords in your next message. That's the confirmation. So someone has been betraying you, hurting you, harming you, speaking down about you. But look, some of you all may have believed that you were going in a certain direction with someone. Okay, we have the Six of Swords and the Chariot energy. You may have felt like you were moving on to like calmer waters with someone, but with this Chariot in the reverse, it feels like that was derailed. Okay, so this may have been someone who you already had like a difficulty with, and you were like, let's put this behind us, let's just move forward. And no sooner than you could move forward did things get derailed. All right, again, it was a painful ending. So what this feels like is they did some bullshit. You tried to forgive and move forward. That was quickly derailed. And then there was some type of other betrayal, okay? But this is leading you to Hierophant energy. So it may be difficult to be experiencing whatever this is, but it is part of your elevation. Tell me about this Hierophant energy, Spirit. Yo, come on, Spirit, with the songs. You actually just lightened your load. They clarified the Hierophant with the Nine of Wands. And I'm getting this as like lightening your load, unloading. And as soon as the Nine of Wands hit the table, I heard Easy Street. You know that song from Walking Dead when Daryl was stuck inside of the prison or whatever, and Negan was just playing Easy Street on repeat. Like, it feels like this is freeing you up, you know? This is freeing you up, lightening your load. Things were not ever going to be easy as long as this person was a part of your life, or as long as you had this attachment. For a lot of you, this does kind of feel like a very important relationship. This could be a spouse. This could be someone that you were dealing with in an official capacity. So even if it's not like a romantic relationship, this might have been a like business relationship. Someone that you had some type of contract with, whether that's a business contract or a soul contract. But it feels like their betrayal or it didn't work out. It not working out is going to actually serve you. It's going to be in your best interest. All right, what's the final message here? Come here, mama. Come way down. Come way down with your mommy. Okay. For some of you, this might have been a job loss too. For sure. You may be worrying about what's next. We have the Nine of Swords. And when the Nine of Swords is in the reverse, it can talk about like coming out of anxiety or like mental illness. But it can also mean that it is exacerbating these things. Clarify this Nine of Swords. But I feel like there's a lot of overthinking, a lot of lack of sleep, a lot of stress and anxiety that you're experiencing. If this is a lack of a job, you may have been released from a job without having another thing to go to, so you're very stressed out. But the Nine of Swords is being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. You're gonna be all right. You'll be all right. You're gonna be all right. Nine of Pentacles energy is independent success. Independent success, okay? Be having the ability to take care of yourself financially. It feels like you're not going to miss. You're not going to miss a beat. You're not going to be in an energy of lack or anything like that. But I just kind of feel like whatever this is, maybe it ended abruptly or unexpectedly, especially with the Knight of Swords here. But we have an Ace of Pentacles, which is a new offer. And we have a Ten of Cups, which is the happy family. This is harmony. This is success. Okay, so it's like one thing has been stripped from your life right now in order to make room for something new. It feels like whatever the new is going to be fully restorative. It doesn't feel like you're going to suffer lack at all. I don't see any Five of Pentacles. I don't see anything that indicates that you're going to be suffering lack. It feels more like it's going to be a mental thing. You rethinking, replaying this in your head. It's more heavy on your mind than it is going to be on your pockets, is what it feels like. Hazel, can you come closer to mommy? Come over here. She's moving the tripod. That's why it's shaking left to right. But yeah, so that's your general message, guys. Let's go ahead and get into the individual messages, and we're going to start with Cancer. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node placements. Cancer rising, Cancer stelliums. And if you're just nosy as hell and you're cross-watching for a Cancer, this message is para ti, for you. All right. So Spirit, speak to me. Speak through me. Tell me about the recent past for the Cancer collective. Put me in their business. Put me in it. Put me in it. What happened in the recent past for Cancer? There goes that Three of Swords. That Three of Swords. Okay. I'm getting that you had to defend yourself against a lot of gossip. And I feel like it was more than one person. Tell me about the present, please. I don't know why I'm getting... You have the Three of Swords in your recent past, and I'm specific... I don't know why I can't talk, but I got this throat chakra incense. Okay. It feels like in the recent past, multiple people have been coming at you, coming for you. This specifically feels like gossip. Very specifically. Hazel. Come here. Come here. Sit down right here. Come on. Oh, mommy, sorry. That ain't her. She's so dramatic. Come right here, mama. I just pulled her collar. She act like I snatched her up. This is a general collective message. You're going to have to get the message where it fits, or you can book a personal. Tell me about the recent past for... Okay, hold up. Tell me about the near future. My bad. For Cancer. Cancer, it's going to be all right, Bookie. It's going to be all right. Bottom of the deck. Star card. This is Aquarian energy, hope, healing, wishes being fulfilled. So like I said, it's going to be all right. But in the recent past, like I said, I'm feeling very specifically gossip energy. This could be a group of people, more than one person, that you have to defend yourself from. It feels like you might have spent a lot of time in, thank you for the laughing disco. Feels like you might have spent a lot of time like in seclusion, like trying to separate yourself from people, trying to distance yourself from people, not wanting to deal with the drama and the bullshit. I definitely feel like boundaries were enforced. People may have been blocked. And it was really heavy on trying to protect your peace. Tell me more. Sun card, yeah. So sun card energy does speak to your health. It does speak to your happiness. So it feels like y'all were really in this energy of like, no drama. I'm just trying to protect my peace. I'm just trying to live my life. I'm just trying to do what I need to do for myself, etc., so on and so forth. But it does feel like multiple people were on your top, or trying to be in your face, or trying to be in your business, or talking about you, and it got back to you. But it just feels like you're tired of it. Like there was an exhaustion there. In the present, you are feeling this energy of injustice. You may be feeling off balance. 7 of Swords. It may be feeling like somebody's getting away with it. Like you may have blocked people and put your boundaries up and all of that, but you may still feel like people are getting away with something. Like justice is not being served. Like there should be more that you can do, or that they deserve more to be happening to them, outside of you just distancing yourself. I don't know what this is about. What are these 2 cards? They came out together, and they came out in the reverse. Judgment. Yo, you know what this feels like? You know what this feels like? This feels like you're on some trying to grow and trying to be better type energy. And it's like, I really wish, or I really feel like I should have cussed them out. I should have called everybody who was talking shit. I should have pulled up on this one, that one, and the third, because we have the Judgment and the 5 of Wands in the reverse. And like you may be feeling like it was a bad judgment for you to not do nothing. So it feels like you might be kind of fighting with an old, unhealed version of yourself. You're fighting with the version of yourself that operated a lot out of ego. And you've been in recent years trying to heal and trying to be better. But now you're very much conflicted, because you're like, old me would have cussed the bitch out. Old me would have pulled up to somebody's job. Like, I can't believe that I'm just ignoring everybody. I can't believe that I'm just blocking these people. I can't believe that I'm just, trying to take the high road, because these people deserve to get cussed out. So-and-so deserves for me to pull up and slap them. Like, this person deserves for me to air out all their dirty laundry. And it just feels like you're very torn with what you're actually doing versus what you wish you could be doing. Again, bottom of the deck energy is the Aquarian energy, the Star card. This is a card of healing. This is a card of hope. This is a card of destiny. So some of you all may really be leaning into your spiritual path as well, and really into your spirituality. And you're just really trying to be better, but you're struggling with your ego right now. I just want to say, don't be too hard on yourself, and don't discredit the progress that you have made and are making just because you're having these thoughts. Because even as someone who's been healing a long time, been on my spiritual journey a long time, every now and again, I feel like somebody need to, like, my mouth is vicious, you know? My mouth is crazy if I allow it to be. And sometimes I feel like I need to allow it to be. But don't feel bad if, I'm not saying backslide, but if you do, don't feel bad about it. And even if you don't, if you just have these thoughts that you want to, don't feel bad about it, because at the end of the day, you're still human. But do pat yourself on the back instead of beating yourself up for not cussing somebody out, okay? No matter how much they deserve it. What's up, Kiki? Tell me more about this present, especially the 5 of Wands and the Judgment card. Death card in reverse. So the Death card is about change and transformation. Like, it really does feel like you're struggling with the transformation. You're struggling. I think it's your ego. You're struggling with ego. Ace of Coins, trying to turn over this new leaf, trying to have this new beginning. Okay, it feels like also that you understand with this Ace of Coins energy, like, you don't want to build your new life or your new timeline. You don't want to build it on who you used to be. Like, you actually want the progress. And this is the thing that's, like, not pissing you off, but low-key, like, pissing you off because, like I said, you want to cuss people out. You know that these people need the smoke. But, like, you turning over this new stone or whatever, whatever little phrase you want to say, you know it's for your best if you just keep on focusing on your goal and focusing on your healing. But I don't know. But I just feel like intuitively you know it's for the best. And the reason why I say that is because in your near future, you do have the King of Wands, which is the master of manifestation and creation. The King of Wands is very charismatic, a really powerful leader. People easily follow the King of Wands because of the charisma, because of how beneficent they are. And I feel like maybe some of you are in a position of leadership, or you're working towards a position of leadership, and you know that as you're turning over this new stone and starting this new path and working on your spirituality, that you need to be able to lead by example. And you know that cussing these people out, even though they deserve it, is not the best example that you're trying to set as you step into this leadership position. 9 of Cups and the High Priestess. You are getting fulfillment. Like I said, you may be in a position of power or leadership. High Priestess is a leadership position, spiritual leadership. So some of you all may actually be on a spiritual path, becoming a spiritual leader. For some of you, it may not be spiritual. It may be like, as far as your job is concerned, but your intuition be on fleek, and you know it's for your best to move a certain way. So do trust your intuition. Do lean into what spirit is telling you to do, and shit, journal about it. I don't know, but don't let these little demons try to get you off of your path, okay? Because that's all that it is. People trying to make you backslide, trying to keep you stuck in the position that you're in. 8 of Swords, trying to make sure that you don't progress any further than you have. Look, yeah, Eight of Swords with the Three of Swords. Like, people are trying to hold you back. That's what it was all for. That's the reason why we've been fucking with you. We see that you're gonna grow. We know that you're gonna be better than us. We know that you're gonna have more than us. And we don't like that. We're not interested in healing. We're not interested in growing. We like being down here, crabs in a barrel. We're okay down here in the barrel. We want you to be okay in the barrel with us. Tell me a little bit more about this, Spirit. Separation. You gotta let them go. Sometimes you gotta let these folks go. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. Yeah, some people, that last one, unsure of the future. Some people literally don't know who they are without you in their life, even as an antagonist in your life. They're like, well, if Cancer's not around for me to fuck with, to terrorize, to antagonize, now what do I do with my life? Like, literally, the separation, the blocking of people, like, it's killing them. We have kisses in reverse, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love in the reverse, 1111 on the timer. Yeah. The love is not unconditional. And I feel like some people thought that no matter what they said or did to you, that you would be there. That for some of y'all, this may be family, so they may have felt like you have to be there because you're my family. You don't have a choice. You'll always be here for me to terrorize. For some of you, it's long-term friends. For some of you, it's literally a lover. But it's somebody who thought that the love was unconditional. They thought that you would always choose them over yourself, over your own comfort. And now they're seeing that that's not true. We have the Hand of Cards in the reverse. This is a card about taking risks, chances, being strategic, options, not showing your hand, and gambling. And what I'm feeling with that is like you're not willing to take a risk. You're not willing to risk your growth. You're not willing to risk your spiritual journey. You're not willing to risk your ascension, your level up, to keep on going back and forth with these people. Keep on playing with these people. You're understanding that it's not worth the risk. All right, what is the angel number? Landing right on top of the Island Time Wellness deck. Look, it's not worth the risk. 818. Like I said, some of these people thought that you had to be there because of however you ended up in their life. Like, you had no escape. And this card specifically speaks about breaking old patterns. They were so used to the pattern, they didn't expect for you to never not be there. 3330 on the timer. All right, breaking old patterns. Patterns, reflection, change, growth, mindset, and cycles. Pause and reflect before moving forward with any project. Even if you're deeply invested, taking time to reconsider can benefit everyone involved. Avoid getting stuck in negative thought patterns, as what we focus on tends to manifest. What old patterns or negative thoughts are holding you back, and how can you break these cycles and focus on positive change? Take time for a personal retreat or journal about patterns that you want to change. Didn't I just say journal about it? Reflect on past experiences. Shift your mindset and introduce small positive changes to build healthier habits. Literally what we was talking about. The old you would have cussed somebody the hell out. Spirit is saying, reflect on past experiences. You are, and you know that you're growing. You know that you're becoming better. Good for you. What is the song message? What is the song message here, Spirit? Your song message. I told you, somebody is real codependent on you. I lose control when you're not here with me. Like, somebody can't stand you not being there. And for some of you, literally, this person was very, very controlling, and they literally lose control because you put up your boundaries, because you blocked them, because you changed your number, because you moved, because they don't know where you live. You block them on all your socials. They have no access to you anymore. Now, how can they possibly control you? How can they get what they want from you, even if it's something as simple as a rise out of you? People are upset that you're distancing yourself for your purpose. I told people it's not personal, it's purposeful. We don't always align with certain people as we ascend and as we grow. And a lot of times it ain't even about them when we have to cut them off. But they just not where you at, and that's okay. And it's okay to distance yourself because they're not where you are. All right, so Cancer, that's your message. Stay tuned for the oracles if you're into oracles. If not, we'll see you on the next one. But Pisces, log on. This bud's for you. It's your turn. So Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node placements. Pisces stellium. Cross watchers, because you're nosy as hell. Okay. Pisces, come to the front. All right, Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. What is it that the Pisces collective needs to know? Tell me about the recent past. Moon and Rising, let's go. All right, tell me about the recent past for Pisces. All right. Love to see it. All right. I love that. Okay. Tell me about the present. Tell me about the present. The present seems like it has something to do with the past, just the way that the cards landed. It feels like it's intermingled with the past, and or because time is not linear in the spirit world, this may be happening simultaneously. All right, tell me about the near future. Okay. Tell me about the near future. Okay. Tell me about the near future. All right, so we have the Two of Wands as your energy at the bottom of the deck, and the Star card just showed itself as well. So it seems like you are already embarking on some type of new beginning. You are taking your first steps. There may be some planning that needs to be happening right now, or information gathering is what I'm getting as I look at that card, like research. You might be getting quotes for something, moving quotes, car insurance quotes, apartment quotes, houses. Very specifically, I'm getting quotes of some sort that has to do with either travel or a living situation. Okay. So you have the Magician energy showing up in your recent past, Three of Swords, and the High Priestess. So it feels like with the Three of Swords in the reverse, you are in an energy of recovery, or maybe somebody wants to apologize to you, but it kind of feels like a recovery. I'm also getting that maybe whoever did something to you, they think that they hurt you worse than you're actually hurt. I don't know why I'm getting that. It feels like you saw the action or heard what they said or whatever the case was, and he was like, word, moving on. This is how I'm moving forward. It kind of feels like also whatever they were doing behind your back, whatever this action was, you already knew about it intuitively. You have the High Priestess here, but it kind of feels like somebody thinks that they hurt you worse than they actually did. It really just helps you move on. It like propels you forward. But they out here thinking they broke your heart. I don't know. Maybe you let them think that. Tell me about the Three of Swords in reverse. Star card, healing. Like, right. Yo, I don't know. Okay, so what I'm getting with this is like them hurting you actually helped you heal. Because it feels like, I don't know, like a confirmation. Like you already knew that they were doing whatever they were doing, saying whatever they were saying. Your intuition told you. And it's kind of like you needed them to do this to confirm for you that you're right about them. So when you find out that they are talking shit or whatever they're doing that's supposed to hurt you, for you, it was more of a confirmation. You weren't hurt because you knew about it, but they don't realize that you knew about it. Okay. And so that action kind of helped propel you forward. Tell me about the present. 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, King of Pentacles. It feels like you had some type of plan, and maybe their action, like how they moved, if they confirmed this action that you felt that they were doing, that was going to determine how you moved. You're moving forward with a plan. 4 of Pentacles. I know 4s are typically more stagnant, but it feels like standing on the plan, standing on business, doing what's in your own best interest, doing what's going to bring about harmony and financial stability for you yourself. Okay, you may have been including them in this plan before, but you was like, I don't know if I can trust them. I have these feelings about them. I just don't know if they on the up and up. Then they did the fuck shit, and you was like, that's all I needed to know. Helped you move forward. You're deciding to move forward solo dolo, moving forward with your original plan without them. Tell me more. 9 of Pentacles. What did I say? Solo dolo. Come on, Spirit. Thanks for the confirmation. Moving forward, solo dolo. This is somebody that you don't need. This is somebody that you don't need. Like I said, in the general, y'all are lightening your load. And it's just like, for you, you just wanted to make sure you didn't need them. You just wanted to make sure that they was exactly who you thought they was. You didn't want to be making a mistake by moving forward without them. And that's all it was. That's all it was. Tell me more. Knight of Pentacles. They may not be aware of how you're about to move. Okay. What I'm getting right here, like, I don't know who this is. What I'm getting is that not only are you allowing them to believe that they hurt you, you might even be like guilt tripping them a little bit. Like, man, I can't believe that I heard you said this about me. I can't believe you did that. I'm just so brokenhearted about it. Like, you really like laying it on thick and allowing them to just be in this like sorrowful energy. But like, you legit don't care. And then what it feels like is you're like quietly making plans to move forward. You're quietly making plans that exclude them. You're 9 of Pentacles by yourself. You're working on what's next. You're building something else. 9 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Like, it kind of feels like you're building quietly or building behind their back, or like whatever the case is, it's without them. And for some of you, or one of you, I don't know whose energy I'm picking up, you're allowing them to think that they just crushed you. And they didn't. Hey, sweet pea. And they didn't. But you're allowing it. It's kind of like it gives them a distraction, and it kind of throws them off the scent of you building for yourself and by yourself. So in the near future, we have the Ace of Cups energy, this new beginning that's going to offer you like peace, contentment, happiness. Judgment card energy. This is a card of renewal, of rebirth. And we have the 7 of Swords. This, while it can be a card of deception, is also a card of strategy. So literally, you're not telling your right hand what your left hand over here doing. Just quietly doing your own thing. They gonna wake up one day and you're gonna just be gone. Page of Wands, exploration, This is a new beginning, like a passionate burst of inspiration. You out here, on to the next thing, on to the next thing. All right, so cute. I love a good strategy. All right, tell me what's going on here, Island Time Wellness. We love a good strategy. Mirror. This relationship reflects your wounds, introspection, self-image, and mirroring each other. Okay, so this person could have been a mirror to you. For some of y'all, I'm hearing like they're showing you everything you don't want to be. So literally a mirror, the opposite of who you are. Addiction. This person is codependent. This person is obsessed, possessive, controlling, has a block or a restraint. Yeah, this person might literally be cutting off your flow of abundance just by being in your life. And this person is wearing a mask. This person is wearing a mask. They're not showing their true feelings. Hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslight. Soulmates at the bottom of the deck may definitely be a karmic soulmate. Also, with this mask card, you might be the one wearing the mask. Because like I said, for one of y'all are really letting them think that they hurt you more than they did. So I feel like you're putting it on thick. Oh, I can't believe you did that. While you're quietly building some other shit for yourself. Crazy. Angel number. Hey, what? Look at it. Look at it. Number one, you focused on yourself. Right? Yo, I love this. Focusing on yourself first. Independence, confidence, authenticity, new beginnings, self-pursuit. This is your time to focus on yourself. Embrace independence and stand confidently in your truth. Unapologetically be you. New beginnings are on the horizon. Making this the perfect moment to start fresh and pursue your dreams with renewed energy. What steps can you take to honor your independence and stay true to yourself? You're already doing that. Moving in silence like a real G. Take time today to set a clear intention for your new beginning and focus on what truly matters to you and take one small step towards achieving it. It feel like you're taking all the steps, big steps, quiet steps, strategic steps. Okay. Your song message. Freudian. This could definitely have to do with family. I don't even really know how this song goes, but this is from Daniel Caesar. This is a whole album called Freudian as well. So several songs on that album may take place, but this feels about the song specifically. The song is about, I like to describe it as tit for tat. You're telling me what you do for me, and let me tell you what I did for you. It's like tit for tat. It's also about his mom, feeling like his mom and his sister saved him, but then he like kind of comes back with, but I saved you too and I helped you too. So this definitely could be about some type of Freudian relationship in your life, some type of familial relationship as well. So that's your song message. That's your song message. But I love the strategy. I love, like, sometimes when people show you who they are, as the saying goes, you gotta believe them, but sometimes you don't gotta validate that you see who they are. Thank you, Raven. You don't have to validate that you know Freudian, you singing it out loud. You don't have to validate that you see who they are. Sometimes you need to do exactly what some of y'all are doing, just letting them think that you hurt. Oh, I can't believe you hurt me. Oh, what was me? Just give me some time and some space. I'll call you when I'm ready. You're not calling them. You're calling the moving companies. You're calling the apartments. You're getting those quotes. You see how much it costs to change a number. What numbers are available. And sometimes that's how you got to do with people. And you don't owe them nothing. So please don't think you owe anybody an explanation. Keep on moving how you moving. Real G's moving silence. Period. So that's the message for Pisces. We're finna get into Scorpio's energy. I love to get into Scorpio's energy. Being a 10th house Scorpio myself. But y'all's energy is deep. It gets intense. So if y'all have Scorpio placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Stellium, or wherever you have a prominent Scorpio placement, or if you're just a nosy, I was gonna say ghetto. I don't know who that's for. Sorry. If you're just a nosy ass cross watcher, this may also be for you. Cause you're nosy and you in folks' business. All right, Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. 50-55 on the timer. 555 may be significant to somebody. 1818 in the chat. You know your houses. I love that about you, Shonda. I love that you know your houses. You can watch for every single sign. All right, tell me about the recent past for Scorpio. If you don't know your houses, head on over to astro.com, birth time, birthplace, birthday, and you will get your full chart. If you don't know your birth time, go ahead and put the information that you do have, and you will get a chart. It just won't have the rising or the houses. All right, in the recent past, first card out is the Magician. What y'all out here manifesting? Yo. Scorpio, what type of time you on? You was out here playing with this red blood moon the other day. We gonna get into it in a second. Hold on. What's in the present for Scorpio? What's in the present for Scorpio? Whoa, okay. Well, what's in the near future for Scorpio? What's in the near future for Scorpio? Scorpio. Are there any Scorpios in the chat right now or Scorpio placements? We got the Two of Wands still at the bottom of the deck. The energy that I'm getting off of this, interesting story. This feels like it's for my more witchy Scorpios. And it feels like in the recent past, somebody here has done some work, and this is why I asked about the blood moon, to separate someone from someone else. I kind of feel like this is like your person in a third party, or this could be somebody you're close to trying to separate them from somebody that they're dealing with. We have the Magician, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Two of Cups. With the Eight of Pentacles energy, you may not be like, I don't think you're a novice by any means, but I think you're a bit more of an advanced witch. I just don't think that you're like you don't got 20 years in the game, but you know enough. And it feels like there's some type of separation that you're trying to cause between two people. There go the Eight of Coins coming out of my hand again. So like, I feel like you're very well studied. You do know what you're doing. Tell me about this Two of Cups in reverse. Why the Scorpio want the two? I know I'm not fucking tripping. Look. Know enough to be dangerous. What card is that with the Two of Cups in reverse? Somebody is trying to cause a death to a connection between two other people. If not two other people, between like you and a job or you and an opportunity. Like Scorpio, if this is someone doing this to you, they're trying to separate you from either the person you're with, the job you have, an opportunity that's been given to you, some type of partnership. If you are the one doing this, you are trying to separate two things from being in partnership. Trying to cause an ending with the Death card. Yo, this is crazy. I want to keep on pulling on this past energy, but I do want to take a minute to note that even in the present energy, we got 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and it's like you're watching for the loss. 5 of Pentacles is what this person in the 7 of Pentacles is focusing on. They're focusing on the 5 Pentacles, which equals lack, which equals loss. So looking for it to fail. We also have the 7 of Swords, and there's 5 swords in this person's hand. This is the energy of manipulation. And then we have the Hierophant energy, which again is like the High Priestess. So this is a high level priest or priestess who is doing this. But what for? Now, we listen and we don't judge, Shonda. So not saying go out here and hex nobody. I'm not saying that. But like, if this is for you, like if someone is doing this to you, perhaps they need to go heal. Maybe they got some other shit. I don't know what the beef is. But sometimes people might do work like this because they're seeing 2 people together who are harming each other by being together, or one person is harming the other person by them being together. And they might do something like this with the intention of helping with separating the 2. What I will say about that is if they don't want to be separated, if they don't want to be separated, there may be some type of fallout by you inserting yourself. And it's not necessarily that something will happen to you. But let's say, for example, someone asked me recently if they could do some type of spell work on the person that someone that they love, a family member, is married to. And it's because the person they're married to is a terrible person. And so what I told them is like, yeah, sure, you could. And perhaps nothing like will come back to you. But let's say it works and I don't know, that person dies. Now the person that you love is grieving. Now the person that you love is going through it in another way. So whether you get involved or not get involved, the person that you love is going to be hurt regardless. Sometimes it's better to just leave a situation alone and let them go through it. Now, you could definitely do protection over the person that you love. You could definitely, you know, throw that other person in the freezer in hopes that, you know, they won't be as abusive or toxic to the person that you love. But going this far could definitely backfire. So sometimes it's just better to just leave things alone. Now, if this is somebody doing this to you, yeah, Shonda, they need to go fucking heal. But also, just because you have a certain level of knowledge or understanding of the occult doesn't mean that you can walk around being Billy Badass and thinking that you're going to hex and attack everybody. Because sometimes people with even less knowledge than you have bigger protection than you, bigger like spiritual rank than you. Got some hard hitters on their spiritual team that will bat that shit right back to your ass. So they need to play nice and be careful because they really don't know what you're working with. But let's keep going. But this does feel like somebody is trying to create a separation between you and something that you love, desire, have. They're trying to cause an ending. or they have been in the recent past. And now in the present, they're actively watching to see if the manipulation worked, to see if the spell worked. Tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Eight of Coins came back out again. So yeah, they're really focusing on that work that they did. Really trying to see if it's resulting in anything. But this Hierophant energy, if this is your energy, like I said, I think that you have a higher spiritual rank, more spiritual protection. Tell me more about the Hierophant than they realize. Bro, what the Judgment card? This feels like they like I said, they don't know who they fucking with. They don't know who they fucking with. So even if you're not into, you know, the spell work and all of that, you are very much protected, or you do have a high rank in the spiritual realm. And by default, because of who you are spiritually, you just have a certain level of protection. And it feels like by them doing this work, they have gotten themselves in a position to be judged, to receive judgment in the present. Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups just showed themselves to me. Six of Wands. Yeah, you're going to be the one who is successful in all of this. You're going to be the one who prospers from all of this. Who is this? Ten of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody who you distance yourself from. This could be a family member. Ten of Cups can represent family. This could be somebody that you consider family, a soulmate, whatever. This is somebody who's mad that you distance yourself from them. So now they're trying to spiritually attack you. In the near future, we have the Empress in the reverse. So they may be hoping that, like, if you're trying to conceive, that you lose it. Also, anything that you're trying to grow, they're really like hoping that things fail for you. They're really hoping that you lose your confidence. Tell me about the Empress in reverse. Ace of Cups. I feel like something is going to happen where they do take the time to go heal. Like once they see that their negative intentions, their evil eye, their actual spell work, whatever this is, once they see that it did not stop you, there's going to be something that happens that makes them actually go heal. It's like, I don't know if they're going to be sent on a dark night of the soul. There's some type of, like, seeing you still win is going to do something to them. Like, damn, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I need to go fucking heal. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Four of Pentacles, the Sun. This feels so disconnected. Yes, you seeing you get promoted, seeing you get leveled up, seeing you get a level of stability, seeing you with the Sun card energy gain abundance, happiness, prosperity, freedom, like all the good things. This is going to make them finally walk away from trying it with you. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the day. Tell me about this Eight of Cups. I feel like that's them. Eight of Cups clarified by the Eight of Cups. Like feeling like they can't beat you. is going to kind of make them feel defeated. Bottom of the deck is the Star card, and go fucking heal. Seeing that they can't beat you, it does something to them. And I don't know, maybe for each person it will be something different. But for somebody, it may be a conversation. Like, you sitting up here trying to do all of this to Scorpio, and they're not even worried about you. Anything that you throw at them, they still keep on growing. They still keep on prospering. They still keep on leveling up. They still keep on winning. So maybe your magic don't work. Or maybe they're more highly protected than you thought. But like, is it even worth it for you to be trying to do all of this? Because look at them, still living, still growing, still prospering. Maybe you need to redirect some of that energy towards yourself. They may have an elder who actually finally sees sense into them. Like, all this energy that you're exerting to see somebody else fail, you could have been using to exalt yourself. And so whatever the case is, them seeing you be unbothered in spite of all their actions is going to be exactly what they need to just walk away, leave it alone, and go focus on their own healing. This reading don't need to be about them, but I don't know. I guess Spirit just felt like you needed to know that people were trying you. But more importantly, that in spite of you being tried, you're still successful. For some of you, you don't realize your spiritual rank. You don't realize your spiritual protection. You don't realize your own power. And so maybe they wanted me to tell y'all this. Like, even with people throwing at you, you're still successful because of who you are in spirit. Some of y'all just needed to know about yourself. Okay. Too many. Look, Grim Reaper, big Scorpio energy. Okay, so we got the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. And that's what they need to go to. All right, Clock. Needs time, takes time, in time. Time to heal, friend. Go over there and heal and leave Scorpio alone. And the Dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. Yeah, so if you are the Scorpio who's doing the work to harm somebody else, you need to heal too. But this kind of feels like somebody coming at you, attacking you. And we have 2 cards here of healing. So I think that's what they finna go goddamn do. Okay. That's what they need to go goddamn do anyway. But that's what they're about to go do. So high key, you are a catalyst for them and for their healing. So they need to be saying thank you. Thank you. Look, you got the 8 of Cups twice. And then 929 is your angel number, which talks about walking away. So 3 times walking away is the message. Maybe some of y'all are feeling like this is happening, feeling like you're being under attack, or feeling that you're being attacked by this person and you want to, you know, do something about it. And Spirit's just saying, just walk away. We got this. Just walk away. We got this. Okay. So it says release, let go, new beginning, self-respect, moving on, freedom. Let go of people and situations that no longer support your spiritual growth. You deserve love and respect, and it's your right to seek environments that honor your well-being. What aspects of your life or relationships are no longer serving your highest good, and how can you start moving away from these influences? Identify one relationship or situation that is holding you back and make a plan to gradually distance yourself from it. Focus on surrounding yourself with people and experiences that uplift and support you. Hey, Shine a Light. And what is the song message for Scorpio? Song message for Scorpio. Just a friend. Didn't I say it was somebody that you had a connection with, or you're no longer in their life with the 10 of Cups? Maybe this is somebody you put in the friend zone with Mario. And they, oh, okay. 2 of Cups in reverse. If this is somebody who wanted more with you than a friendship, That's why they was trying to cause the separation with the death card and the two of cups in the recent past. They was trying to make you leave whoever you was with, or if you was talking to somebody, you might not even been with them for real, but if they knew that you really liked somebody and y'all was talking or whatever, they might have tried to cause discourse in that connection. This person, they do need to go heal. Empress in reverse, for real. They need to go heal. They need to go heal. But yeah, that's your message, Scorpio. But why they had to go straight to the spell work? Let's go ahead and get into the oracles. Hi, Nani. Let's get into the oracles. Okay. All right, we're going to start with the Moonology. Moonology, what messages do we have for the collective? I never go back. Interesting story, right? A new romantic cycle begins is the first Moonology card out, new moon in Libra. Even if this is not about romance for you, there's new balance coming into your life. This could be about friendships. This could just be, you know, about balance, karmic justice coming into your life. But that is a card about romantic cycles. So if somebody try to holler at a player, look, and then the full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecasts. Okay, so balance is about to be restored in your life. Things are about to be looking up. You're about to receive some type of justice. And the last one is expect powerful change, bitch. Yeah, it feels like big things are about to be happening in your life ASAPishly. Let's get into these African goddesses. Let's talk about it. Which goddesses would like to holler at my homies? Some of y'all might be really manifesting a real love. And this could be love in a platonic way after dealing with a lot of bullshit and fake friends and fake family members. But what you're manifesting into your life right now is pure love, real love. We have Medusa, Majaji, and Oshun. So we're going to start with Medusa. And she is the goddess of rage. And remember when I was saying earlier, some of y'all really want to cuss somebody out, but you know it's not serving your highest purpose. It's not, you know, benefiting you on your spiritual journey. This is going to offer you something in reference to that. So Medusa, shadow of rage, Libya, temple of shadows, element of fire. Medusa is feared as an ugly, vicious Medusa monster bitch. The truth, Libyan Berber dark goddess of wisdom's rage is sacred, epic, and fully justified. You are pissed off and petrified, angry and shaking, but underneath that you are hurt and heartbroken. Feeling undervalued is overwhelming. You can't stay silent anymore. Let your joys, hopes, and beauty rage on. Take a breath, close your eyes, and put both hands over your lower abdomen. Tune into the part of you that feels out of control. Flood it with loving, healing, golden light. Now put both hands over your heart and do the same. You have a right to feel your full range of emotions, including anger. Sacred rage inspires us to run for office, lead protests, and shift policies. But unhealthy rage can devour your very soul. Get clear on what is really happening. Allow yourself to feel your feelings to see the truth. Just because you feel threatened does not mean that you are being threatened. Goddess declaration, I have a right to feel my feelings. So if you've been pissed off because of the way that people treated you, and you are feeling like, well, I'm on this spiritual journey, so I can't be acting up and all of that. I gotta just, you know, be the bigger person. This goddess, Medusa, is saying, it's okay to feel how you feel. It's okay to feel anger and rage and want to do something about it. But low key, maybe transmute it into something that's going to help you do something with more meaning, with more power behind it. Something that's going to propel you forward. Something that a good cussing out just ain't going to do. Okay? So instead of cussing them out like you want to, use that sacred rage to propel you to a position that will make them fucking envy you. Now who's mad? Now who's mad? Now who's mad? All right, so your next goddess is the goddess Mojaji, and she is the goddess of manifestation. Balobedu in South Africa, temple of conjurers, element of water. Goddess Mojaji is the hereditary reign queen of South Africa's Balobedu people, a matrilineal queendom. Mojaji's daughters dance to the frequency of the rain. Showers of blessings are yours. You are a rainmaker, master manifester, shapeshifter, alchemist, and sorceress. Open your hands and your heart. Yes, make it rain. You are manifesting big. This has been a long time coming. You are co-creating with spirit. Match the energetic frequency, the ashe of your desire. You are magnetic, and like attracts like. Raise your vibration to align with the sacred. Close your eyes and see your blessings. Feel them in your bones. Ask, believe, act, allow, receive. Goddess declaration, divine blessings flow to me easily. Divine blessings flow to me easily. If that resonates, drop it in the comments. Divine blessings flow to me easily because I'm a manifesting master, bitch. Use that sacred rage to manifest your desires. And what is it that you may be manifesting? What is it that you may be desiring right now? But fearless love. A love that loves you correctly. Okay? And this is Oshun, goddess of fearless love. Yoruba, Nigeria, temple of lovers, element of water. Goddess Oshun is the exalted Orisha of honey sweet waters, love, sensuality, fertility, and beauty. But the Yoruba lady of gold's anger and jealousy can also flood and destroy. Dare to love. Begin with loving yourself. Allow yourself to be loved. You feel everything deeply. You are porous with a wall around your heart. This is your paradox. You are love and are worth loving. Your divine assignment is to remain open to fearless love. You deserve to be loved in your language. You are worthy of love that remembers your beauty at your ugliest moments. Don't allow your unhealed past to block your future. Real love is sacred contract that says, I am vulnerable and I am committed. Your heart is safe with me. Let's expand our consciousness together. Goddess declaration, I give love, I receive love, I am love. If that resonates for you, say, I give love, I receive love, I am love. Yeah, so these three cards together, what they is really giving is, remember when I was talking about last night about using your climax to manifest? That is a powerful energy to manifest from. Do the same with your rage. Any emotions that you manifest through your body can be used to manifest externally. Your tears, your anger, and your climax, even your joy. Hi, Juju. But yeah, let's get some rebel messages. And then we'll get a postcard. Juju. Juju, don't fuck with that light. Come on. Hey, you looking like you finna do something you ain't got no business doing. Juju. He like, all right, I'm gonna get down. Are you gonna get down? All right, rebel. Talk nice or don't, I don't care. But please tell the homies what they need to hear. Whatever you are thinking about doing, don't do it. That was for you, Juju. Now is not the fucking time. Whatever you're thinking about doing, don't do it, Juju. Now is not the fucking time. Y'all, the way he is plotting on this light, I don't know what his fixation is with my studio light, but he be ready to attack it. But yeah, also, whatever y'all think about doing, don't do it. Don't hex them. Don't call them to cuss them out. Don't do whatever you're thinking about doing. Instead, take a trip. Go see some shit. Do some new things and talk to people cooler than you. Some of y'all need to get out of the house. It don't have to be a long trip. Go to the art museum. Go do something fun, okay? But some of y'all need to get outside. And lastly, pero like not leastly, we have, you look like a shit show. You're a hot mess. Fact. Clean yourself up. Y'all, get it together and forget it forever. Now, when that card comes out, some of y'all might really be in the house just looking ugly. It might be the case. But normally when that card comes out, it feels to me like the way that you are presenting in the world. You're looking like a shit show. You're looking chaotic. You're looking how you looking. So go ahead and check yourself before you wreck yourself. You know, have a little heart to heart with yourself and make sure that you ain't out here looking bad. Okay. Top of the deck says put the fucking phone down. Some of y'all is ready to troll somebody, cuss somebody out, stalk somebody on their socials. Just put your phone down. Don't do that. Don't do that. Focus on you. Okay. And what is your postcard from Spirit? Let us hear it, Spirit. Okay, straight like that. And your postcard says, dearest you, as you think, so will you experience life. Thoughts are that powerful, and they need minding. Let the unruly, chaotic ones settle down so that they serve you or get released instead of wreaking havoc. These thoughts arise when connected to the energy of fear and often masquerade as truth. Yet the real truth is that essentially all is well. Of course, you have thoughts that are positive, strong, organized, accepting, creative, open, and so on. Those are the ones that we want you to keep thinking. And they have a less frantic quality. They are stimulating in a good way, and they don't get away from you. How do you keep your inner eye on your thoughts? Meditate and leave judgment out of the mix. Everyone has those fearful thoughts. Love them, love yourself, and then choose the thoughts that you want the world to reflect back to you. Life is not as hard as you think. Loving you so much. So remember when Mojaji told you you was out here manifesting? Okay? What you focus on is what you manifest. What you focus on is what you manifest. So this card coming out and telling you to keep your thoughts pure, clean, unchaotic. That's because they want you to manifest clean, pure, unchaotic life. Okay? So that's your message, gang. If it resonates, let me know in the comments below. Make sure that y'all do the things like share and subscribe. If y'all looking for personal readings, book at SavyCynthia.com. It's the only place that you could book. I never, ever, ever reach out. I don't have a WhatsApp. I never solicit in the comments. If y'all want to join the Discord, guess what? It's in the description box. If for whatever reason the Discord link doesn't take you to the Discord, you can slide into my DMs on Instagram, and I will send you a Discord link. Okay? What else do y'all need to know? Channel memberships, Patreon memberships, all that's in the description box. All of my socials are in the description box. Okay? Tomorrow we'll be doing one of the last two signs. I don't know who it is, which element. We'll figure it out tomorrow. Okay, so thank you to everyone who is new here. Thank you for everyone who is subscribing here. At the end of this video, I hope we at 4K because I only needed 12 more subscribers. Thank y'all for subscribing. Shout out to everybody who's new here. Thank you for hanging out with us. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here and get y'all's daily energy ready for tomorrow. And until the next time that I read for you, gang, I wish you all a light. Now go get right, and I'll see you in the next one. Stop lying to people about the Discord, Black Lion. You just be lying. That's why your name is Black Lion. Okay, bye, gang.